My lord, our plan was well prepared, but the princess was taken hostage. I'm afraid...
Quiet. Hu Yao is protecting the princess undercover.
But you have to remember that Hu Yao is a woman. She might not be able to protect her. Why don't we send more men instead?
Doing that will alert them. It will ruin the Lord's plans.
But isn't it more important to make sure that she's safe?
My lord! My lord, the commissioners left. We are setting out too.
We march!
Yes, sir!
Your Majesty, the third prince has been kneeling for 6 hours now. If he continues, he won't be able to keep doing this for long. Your Majesty, you need to have a word with him. I beg you, please.
Do not disturb me!
Yes.
It seems that His Majesty is still not well right now. He didn't even come and see the third prince, his most favored.
The more muddle-headed he looks, the more insecure it makes me feel inside.
Don't worry, Your Highness. Weren't you always worried that the third prince would interfere with the crown prince's progress?
It used to be that. The Emperor's relationship with the Shis. But in recent years, I've grown to worry about one other person.
Form up! Soldiers, ready! The Imperial Commissioner stands alongside us to serve the court and pacify the border. Today, we will have a parade. Soldiers, all heed my order. Display our strength. Gratify His Majesty.
Display our strength! Gratify His Majesty! Display our strength! Gratify His Majesty!
General, after you.
What do you think you're doing? I am the Commissioner! I represent the Emperor! You'll be tried for treason! Tell Chaka to get ready to fire.
Yes, sir. To the death, my lord.
We vow to live and die with you, my lord!
Bandits have challenged us, and they shall be killed. Heed my order. Seal off the fields. When you see them, kill!
Yes, sir!
Shoji! Look who I have here with me!
Be quiet.
Archers, to your posts!
You want to save him, don't you? Huh? Take it easy. Let's see if your precious general would lay down his life for you.
Show you. Don't be scared. I will protect you.
No thanks. Don't ruin the young master's plans.
I will kill Xiaoqi. Not for the young master, but for you.
My lord, do not show hesitation, or else.
Everyone, follow my orders. Don't make sudden movements. Make way. Let her go! And I swear I won't dismember your corpse!
Xiaoqi! Don't you have the guts to fight me one-on-one? Or maybe I'll have to kill her first! No, my lord! It's a trap! My lord! My lord! Oh, my lord! Xiaoye, if I do well here today, I'll ask the master to marry you to me.
Shoot now!
Enough! Hold your fire!
My lord! She's an imposter!
Young master, please take care.
Move! Move! Move!
Lord Yu Zhang,
Mr. Helen, it's been a while.
look carefully. Look at what she's wearing. What we strapped to her waist. You can decide for yourself if it's real. And if you'll save her.
My lord! Don't!
What is it you want?
You want to get your wife back? It's very easy. Open the south gate and tell your men to stay put. You came here alone to fight me, did you not?
Is that all? Open the gate!
Open the gate!
My lord! You really are an affectionate husband to your wife, huh? Go!
My lord, you can't go alone. My lord!
Just trust me.
My lord! My lord! My lord!
My lord.
Hey! Young master, Shao Qi vanished when he followed us to the crossroads. Is it too much of a coward to catch up?
He'll catch up soon. We mustn't be careless.
Yes, young master.
Beware of an ambush, and watch your surroundings.
Young master, cross that bridge, and we'll be at Hulan.
Young master, no soldiers behind us. I think we're safe.
Disappointed? Well, I know I am. I didn't realize Shao Qi was such a waste. No matter. Since it seems he doesn't want you, then I do. Come back with me to Hulan.
He may not kill you today, but one day, I will kill you myself.
We'll see about that. So how do you plan on killing me then?
Protect the master! Defend the bridge at once! Young master, go!
So the time has finally come.
Come here and fight, Shao Qi! Kill him!
Your Highness, you've finally come.
Where's the third prince?
Since you returned, His Highness has been shutting himself in his room. He hasn't eaten. He refuses to eat. His food gets cold. Though he did drink all the wine. We dare not break into his room. We had no choice but to ask for your help in this.
He still hasn't avenged his mother and still yearns for the enemy's daughter.
He cares for no one except for Princess Xiangyang. Even after she married Lord Yu Zhang, nobody in the mansion dared to refer to her as the Princess Consort Yu Zhang.
Please, Your Highness. Please, Your Highness. You've shut yourself in here for several days. Please eat something.
Who's the woman yelling?
That's the maid of Princess Xiangyang. It's
Jinger.
Jinger? What is she doing here?
when the princess went missing.
His Highness went to Huichou. Instead of finding her, he instead brought Jinger.
He did he? She thinks like her master does. Bring her here. I want to talk with her personally.
Yes. Your Grace.
Any news from Awu?
Even if there was, it would take 5 to 6 days for the message to reach us. From Ningua. We just need to be patient and wait.
It keeps me up all night. I cannot sleep. I hope that Awu will return home safe.
Jinger, I am very sorry to hear about what happened to Princess Xiangyang. And I pray for her every single day, in the hopes that she comes home safe one day.
Your Highness, you've been her friend since childhood, and now she has gone missing. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Jinger, I have a question for you, but you must answer me truthfully.
I will tell you everything.
Do you really insist on staying here? Just because you resent and disagree with the Prime Minister? Jinger, you are aware of what had happened between me and the Shis. I can't let a maid from the Wang family continue to stay here, at my cousin's home, unless I am assured.
When I was just 15 years old, I made a secret wish back then. I wished I could follow the third prince and serve him all my life. In the past 12 years, he grew up with her and became her friend. But I grew up as her friend as well. Though we are like sisters, I know in my heart that our classes divide us. I am nothing if not just a humble maid to her family. I had thought that after she finally married the third prince, then maybe I could have come with them here. and serve them for the rest of my life. For me, it would have been the greatest blessing in my life. But then, fate is so unpredictable.
I had forgotten how young you were back then as well. At the age of young love.
Your Highness, throughout my whole life, I wanted nothing else but to be together with the third prince and to take care of him.
Au.
Oh.
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 Well, my lord, the princess is still recovering, but it is good that she is safe. She's just not awake yet.
She's been lying there for 2 days. Is she really not in danger?
Her wounds did not seem to be fatal, but some organs were hurt. She needs to have more rest. But when she wakes up, she might feel uncomfortable. But if her pain is unbearable, then I can just prescribe a decoction to help relieve it. She can take it when she needs to.
The princess is fortunate. I think she'll be all right.
This is my fault. I underestimated them. After fighting my foes for years, I messed up and let a woman suffer so much.
At least she's safe now. You can rest assured, my lord.
I know you're awake. I'm sorry for what happened. I don't ask for your forgiveness. But if you let me, then I will compensate with all that I have. If you truly don't want to see me, then I will send you to the capital.
It's so big.
Fine.
His Highness is so nice to you.
It doesn't matter. When the Wangs trapped us, my family was deemed guilty. My father was sent to prison. His Majesty could do nothing to help him out, could he?
Your Grace, I admit that I'm confused about this. Why did you agree to help Jinger? You and the princess consort used to be friends. But then wasn't it the princess's family that ruined yours to begin with?
She does not want the third prince, but the maid of hers does desire him. So that's great. Because she lets herself feel this. This means that she no longer cares for the princess consort. I'll give her a hand in achieving what she wants.
My lord,
Is she still asleep?
she's been asleep all afternoon, so she must be awake now.
What is this?
My lord, I was going to apply an ointment for the princess.
Now go. I'll apply your ointment.
You mustn't. Let the maid do it.
So I can't? Or maybe deep in your heart, you still don't see me as your husband. Ningxu can be your home if you choose to stay here. But if not, I can always send you back home if you want to. Though you can't leave until I know you're all right.
Don't touch me.
Don't move.
Jinger, you really are so beautiful. Jinger, you are indeed a pretty girl. With this palace garment on, you don't look inferior in any respect, even compared to the princess.
Your Highness, I am too humble to be compared with the princess.
This is one of Awu's favorite, the storax. Take this with you. Citan will surely love this.
The ground is cold. Let me get you to bed. Let me help you.
No. Oh. Oh, you're back. I'm sorry. I know you won't blame me. I need you. Let's do this. Right now. I need you, Awu.
Your Majesty, counties in Jiangnan reported that because of the floods this year, 15 rivers including Genha and Genha River needed to be renovated, which will cost 15 million taels of silver.
Approved.
A report from you, Ichu. The...
Report! Emergency report from Ningua! Emergency report from Ningua!
What is it?
The evil Helen Zhen took Princess Yu Zhang as hostage, raided the town of Ningxua, assassinated the envoy Xu Shuo. But Lord Yu Zhang annihilated them with his men, and Princess Yu Zhang is now safe.
Good. Great news. I know Awu is truly blessed. Awu is safe and out of danger. Prime Minister, isn't that great? You must be relieved.
My daughter's safety solely depends on your Majesty's blessing and your grace.
Go. Give my order. Grant 100 damasks and jars of good liquor to Ningxuo immediately. It's for Awu... for Princess Yu Zhang's good health.
I'd like to thank you, your Majesty, on behalf of my daughter.
Awu.
What's the matter with His Majesty?
What is it? Majesty?
What's wrong with
Why
His
is His Majesty laughing?
I have no idea.
Your Majesty, be careful.
Dismissed.
Take care, Your Majesty!
Good morning, Your Highness. Great news from Ningxua. The princess has been saved by his husband, Lord Yuchang.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true, Your Highness. I'm sure she's safe, Your Highness. You always pray for her, for Princess Yuchang. So she's always safe and protected from evil. Your prayers were answered.
I feel much better, knowing that she's safe now. And besides, I've watched her grow up, so she's close to my heart. I wish Awu stayed as an adorable little girl. She always made us laugh.
This is... my son. Is this letter true? Is Awu really safe now? Lord Yuchang saved her, and now... they are reunited. Tell me.
How could I lie to you, Mother? Look at that. It really is Awa's handwriting.
Your Grace, it is true. It is Awu. That's exactly her handwriting.
You're right. This is a letter. Written by my daughter Awu, but her handwriting looks limp. Oh, my poor girl suffered a lot. She must have been badly hurt when she was hostage by those evil men. If it were possible, I would bear all her sufferings. So my Awu wouldn't experience any pain right now.
Mother, don't be sad anymore. This time we should rejoice. Awa survived this. She's bound to have a good fortune.
Princess, water to wash your face.
I want to take a bath. Get some more water.
But Princess, we only have enough water for normal cleaning and cooking.
Then how do you bathe?
On the 5th day of every month, the barracks will heat water. Then all the people here can take a bath.
You mean you take a bath just once a month?
On extremely hot days, when the soldiers are sweating after raining, they will walk 10 miles to Shahat River for a bath.
What about the Lord?
Lord Yuchang does the same as the soldiers.
How could Ningxua be like this?
Think about it. After that day, why didn't Lord Yuchang come again?
But he always asks General Song to come every day. Our lord is busy, and the princess needs to heal and rest, so there's not much he can do, right?
He can always do something for her.
Princess, please change into this.
Tell me, who sent all these?
It was Jinger who sent this, Princess.
It is so tacky. This is what my brother's maids would wear in our home.
I'm sorry, Princess. I'll get you another dress to wear.
These days, you've always been around me, right?
Yes.
What's your name?
Princess, my name is Yusho.
How old are you?
I'm 16. Did I say something wrong, Princess?
Jinger. I wonder where you are right now.
Your Highness, I have good news. Princess Zhang has been found. News came from the palace that your Princess Shangyang was saved by Lord Zhang while they were in Ningxua. She's safe now and recuperating.
Zidan! Zidan!
I used to love spring and summer in the capital. During the month of May, the ladies in the palace will wear elegant gauze clothes. And while walking, they move gracefully and look colorful. It's not like here. Spring is not in the air.
Since I was a kid, I dream of going to the capital.
If I go back there, I'll take you with me.
Thank you, Princess.
I'm glad you smiled. You should smile often. I don't want you to talk to me with your brows down. You look like a punch bag.
I didn't know, and I just realized. Our princess is so kind and approachable. In our daily lives, it's just Jinger who manages and tells us what we should do. She doesn't allow us to chat or laugh.
Jinger?
Come on, who told you that?
Everyone!
Sister
They're all saying
Jinger.
our lord doesn't like her.
Why did you bring all those back?
Sister Jinger, the princess told us that these clothes and jewelry were too tacky.
Too tacky? Such nice clothes and jewelry, but we can't even use this. Is the daughter of the Wang family so arrogant? All right. Here, she doesn't like these. Then we'll wear them.
That's great.
What do you think?
It suits you well. Where does Lord Yuchang live?
Our lord often lives in the military camp.
He's already Lord Yuchang, but he didn't even build a mansion for himself. My brother would never allow that. He would never have stood for it. So what does he usually do?
Our lord is always busy. He works every day and night. When he's not working, he just reads books and practices with his sword. He has no other hobbies, Princess.
What a boring life.
These earrings are much more valuable than this dress.
Emerald is indeed beautiful. Princess? Greetings, my princess.
Jinger gives her greetings to you, Princess.
You're Jinger?
That's right. I am Jinger.
I heard you made a rule not to chat and laugh around here.
Yes, but it's a rule only for servants.
For servants? So what do you do then?
Well, Princess, I'm responsible for managing all the daily affairs in this place. The servants are stupid. So, Princess, if they annoy you, you may come to Jinger.
You are quite smart. That's good then. I don't have enough smart servants like you. Starting tomorrow, you can help Yushu with her chores as her assistant.
I'm sorry, Princess, but my main task is to serve Lord Yuchang.
Oh. So if you're the servant of his lord, I can't give you orders? Yushu.
Princess?
Did Lord Yuchang make that rule?
No, Princess. I've never heard of that rule before.
So it can only mean that you made that rule. She's just reckless and ignorant. She didn't mean to contradict you. Forgive her, my princess. I just like people who know what is right and wrong. Tomorrow, I want you to come with her.
Hey, you know Su Jinger? She used to serve Princess Shangyang. She may look meek, but she's not. I can't believe how shameless she is.
The third prince will never like her. Madame Lu, the princess is resting.
It's you. You dare to stop me? You shall please. Listen, when you flattered the princess, did you think you're being smart? Whenever you see me before, you were always submissive. But not today. How dare you contradict me?
Like I said, the princess is resting. Please come another day instead.
If the princess is still sleeping, we'll wait here until she wakes up. We will not leave.
But the princess was annoyed earlier. How could you—
Yusha. Let me tell you something, Yusha. Never think that the princess can always defend you. Sooner or later, she will return to the capital. When she leaves, I will have the final say around here. So where does your loyalty lie?
You really can't get in, Madame Lu.
What is all that noise? Isn't there any rule for that?
Sorry, Princess. Madame Lu insisted on waiting until you wake up.
Such unruly people. No matter who she is, let her kneel before the court.
Yes, Princess.
My lord, one more thing. In Jiangnan, the royal family is mobilizing their troops. What could they be up to?
The Emperor's dying. It seems like someone's ready to make trouble.
My lord. Greetings, my lord.
What is it?
Earlier, Yer and Jinger accidentally contradicted the princess. The princess said...
What did you say?
The princess told them to serve her and assist Yusha with her chores. But I think these two should only serve you, my lord.
All right, do as you said.
My lord, the princess
You
already...
better leave now.
Yes, my lord.
While His Majesty is dying, the royal family is in turmoil. Interesting. All right. All the royals everywhere, you must keep an eye on them.
Yes, my lord. Uncle Lord Jianing is taking 150,000 soldiers with him in the guise of visiting my father. What should we do now?
Your Highness. Your Majesty.
Where's the Prime Minister? Why isn't he here?
I've sent for him, Your Highness.
Go get him yourself!
All right, I'll do it now.
Hurry!
Pardon me, Your Highness. The situation now is not clear. I think it would be best not to jump to conclusions.
It's not that simple, Dukwe. Before His Majesty took over the throne, we know who among the late Emperor's son is his favorite. It was Lord Jianing. His Majesty and Lord Jianing fought desperately to be the crown prince. Unfortunately, the heir to the throne wasn't announced, even until the late Emperor was dying. Then later, the Empress Dowager took out the Imperial edict and crowned His Majesty. Lord Jianing was enraged when he went to Jiangnan. Then he became the prime governor in that region. For more than 20 years, he has been recruiting followers and soldiers and controls that region. He's indeed coming for trouble. So this time, in my opinion, we have to be prepared. Your Highness, we have to prepare for the worst.
Counselor Wen, I really don't know what to say. My concern is, what's the best way to discharge that man?
Your Highness, Lord Jianing is called the God of War. He never lost a war. I believe most of his men have been with him for several years, and they are charged straight at us. Unfortunately, our current condition is not good. We have no soldiers nor generals to fight for us.
So we don't have soldiers or generals, but we raise soldiers to use them someday. Counselor Wen, Are you saying that we don't have any soldiers? Have you lost your tongues? Say something!
My lord.
Feeling better?
The wound is much better. There's just tightness in my chest. My breath is still short. Don't open the window. The Imperial physician said a sick person is more likely to catch a cold. You're the rudest person I've ever met.
Would you like to go with me? Let's walk around outside. I haven't come to see you these days. Aren't you curious where I've been?
You're busy with military affairs. Why should I even ask?
Mighty Princess! Mighty Princess! Mighty Princess!
It's their first time to see and greet you. They still don't know the proper protocol.
Ningua is really different from the capital. It's very special.
Ningua is adjacent to Hulan in the north and to Liupan in the south. Ningua has been at wars for 300 years since it was built.
I know that. Hulan in the north, Liupan in the south. Defense is always on alert. My grandmother taught me to recite it when I was a child. I used to jump on the map inside the audience hall. Sometimes in Huichua, sometimes in Ningua. I never really thought that I would be standing on the real Ningua someday.
You're seeing it with your own eyes, experiencing it in person. So is Ningua the same as what you heard when you were a kid?
Hulan still exists, but Liupan has been ruined because you destroyed it.
Hulan Chen told you that?
If it wasn't for that reason, why did he hate you so much?
I haven't come to see you because I went there. That's the border of Hulan. I sent a man there. Hulan Chen.
He didn't die then?
He was barely alive when I found him that day. I saved him and sent him back to Hulan.
Why did you do that?
The present king of Hulan has no legitimate son, but one illegitimate son, Hulan Chen. Unless something happens, he will inherit the throne of Hulan and be the next king. But the old king of Hulan also have a nephew, Hulan Tuo. He lost his father when he was a child and was raised by the old king of Hulan as his own son to prevent the people of Liupan from supporting Hulan Chen to take the throne. Hulan Tuo then attacked Liupan.
I thought it was you who destroyed Liupan.
It's Hulan Tuo. He pretended to be Ningua army. He wanted to kill Hulan Chen at my expense so that one day he could become the king of Hulan.
If that's the truth, why didn't you tell Hulan Chen?
Will he believe after I tell him?
Even if you sent him back to Hulan, he'll still try to kill you.
Better to tame tigers than to kill them. I let Hulan Chen go back to fight against his cousin Hulan Tuo. Only when they fight against each other can I reap the benefits of their greed.
An ordinary man do not plan. You're not ordinary. Because you're very scheming.
All warfare is deception.
I see no difference between me and Hull and Jin. We are both at the mercy of your hands.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You used your military power as a bait to force my father and the Empress so you can marry me. That way, you can be patronized by the noble class. You are so scheming that I am now scared of you.
The wind is getting cold. Let's go back.
A real man has nothing to fear. You've no courage to admit what you did?
Because that is not the truth.
Why don't you tell me the truth then?
The truth is so cruel that you can't handle it.
I'm not that vulnerable.
Do you really want to know the truth?
Yes.
On our wedding night, the border is an emergency. You thought it was a coincidence? Did you really think it was me who desperately wants to marry you? The daughter of the Wang family? In our marriage, I have no choice but to accept it too.
General, the truth is, I quite appreciate you. I asked to see you because I am planning to ally with you. I come here today for my daughter's marriage. Today, to show my sincerity, I want you, Shaoqi, to be my son-in-law. Zhuge Liang was visited 3 times before he said yes to his master. If I remembered correctly, this is my 2nd time. Hope we'll reach an agreement when I come here for my 3rd visit.
He came to me repeatedly. He even offered his beloved daughter for me to marry. His reason? He wants to have my military power too. I knew you and the 3rd prince adored each other. I didn't mean to break you up. I also didn't want to get involved inside palace politics and the officials. But suddenly, His Majesty was poisoned. Your father and the Empress joined forces and decreed this marriage. I had no choice but to take a risk with Councillor Wen, so I escaped from the capital on our wedding night. Truth is, I was running away from your father.
I always thought that my aunt was right. That you played up to my family. But it was actually him. My father arranged everything for his beloved daughter to be given away. My father?
Yes, your father.
My own father.
Leaving your wife again?
Father.
Go back.
It's my private business. You don't need to bother, Father.
You can fool around during ordinary times, but your father-in-law is in the capital now. Whether you want to pretend or just endure, when you're with Wanmi, you must be a loving couple.
What, like you and Mother? Don't worry, Father, because for this sort of thing, I'm just good as you.
Stop.
Anything else, Father?
Don't think I know nothing about your business. Your concubine, Juyan. It's all right if she gives birth to a girl. But if it's a boy, he will be sent back to Langya and raised in the hamlet.
In such a big mansion? There's no room for a child?
The eldest grandson of our family must be born by Wanmi alone. Their family controls the fortress of the capital. Their military power have been coveted by many groups. You married Wanmi, but you're unfaithful in love. And she doesn't have a kid. I know Lord Wan has a grudge. Now the court is unstable, and all forces are ready to make trouble. So the Wan family is important. If a child of your concubine causes a rift with your father-in-law, you'll suffer a big loss. In a few days, you and your wife will visit Lord Wan with me. You can't neglect that. I also have something to discuss with him.
My marriage and Awus have become your bargaining chips to gain power, Father. The Shi family has fallen from grace. You and Aunt controls the court. The Crown Prince's position is stable. What more do you want?
Go back to your room! When will you ever understand the things I do for our family?
Zilu, you must be very careful. I don't want you to be in danger.
My lady, have you picked your jewels? Don't worry, they will be delivered to your home in a few days. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Thank you so much. Let me know when the jewels are done. I'll come and get them. No need to deliver.
Yes, my lady. My lady, please. This way.
My dear?
I hear you've been away a lot lately, my dear.
I went to Jojan Jewelry in the south. The jewels there are good. Juyan is about to have a baby. I want to buy her a pair of longevity locks.
You know, as my legal wife, you do it so perfectly. Were you born to be so virtuous? Or do you just want me to leave you alone?
You must be kidding.
Aunt Lu! Aunt Lu!
Aunt Lu, what can we do now? Think of something, please, Aunt.
Aunt Lu, I beg you, please help us. It's all your fault. How can you be so stupid? Even if the Lord doesn't like her, she's still his wife. She's the daughter of a princess and the prime minister.
Aunt Lu, we were wrong.
Aunt Lu, I'm sure the princess will not stay in Ningxua for long. If we win the favor of Lord Yu Chang and be his concubines, then we will never forget your kindness to us. Princess, Madame Lu is here again.
Who is that person, that Madame Lu?
Pardon me, Princess. Madame Lu is the chief stewardess. Her last name was Feng. And then she married Adjutant Lu after his wife died. She's in charge of internal affairs. Born from a rich family, she's capable and smart. The Lord is busy with military affairs to ask about internal affairs, so Madame Lu was put in charge.
What do those two girls have to do with her?
2 years ago, Madame Lu chose those two girls from her own family to be Lord Yu Chang's servants. But because in this house there are no women, and they have Madame Lu's support, they, regard themselves as masters and hope to...
They hope to be concubines?
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand. Let them kneel outside for a little bit longer. What is the matter?
You see, Princess, Lord Yu Chang called and ordered me to send the two girls here to apologize.
What did the Lord say?
The Lord said... the Lord said, if the princess wants those two girls, they may serve her. Princess, they're just silly girls. They didn't know how far to go and contradicted you. It's my fault. I didn't discipline them. Today, I brought them here so they can apologize and be punished by you. You may punish them, Princess.
Punish them? When did I say I would punish them? How did that come about?
Princess, they know they made a mistake, and they're very sorry. So please, Princess, be lenient to them.
You may take them now.
Thank you, mighty Princess.
Remove them from this house.
Remove? You mean I should?
Do I need to repeat myself?
I understand. All right, I'll do it now. It's all right.
Princess, his lord, has been standing outside for the 4th night.
I am more familiar with the life in Ningxua. But since Shaoqi told me the truth, I am not certain how to face him.
The Prime Minister has arrived!
Uncle, you finally arrived. Uncle,
Your Highness.
Uncle, do something so he'll withdraw his troops. All right, let me tell you what I think first. If we can't force him to leave, we can gather more gold and silver and give it all to him. If it still doesn't work, then we can appoint him as regent. What do you think, Uncle?
Lord Jianning is a governor of a region. You think it's that easy to appease him?
So, what does he want then, Uncle? Does it mean that he's really after the throne? Huh?
Dilong, listen to your uncle first.
I'm not worried about him. Since His Majesty has fallen ill, the Northwest was compromised. Shusho joined forces with Hulan to assassinate Shaoqi. Then Lord Jianning purposely came here with his troops. Given these situations, don't you find it strange?
You mean to tell us?
The Northwest, Jiangnan, they seem to be separate incidents. What scares me, though, is they might actually be connected.
They're connected? Uncle, you mean? These people surrounding us are all in collusion? Oh, there's something bigger behind all of this, am I right? Mother, what should we do? It seems there is someone who wants to take over the throne while Father is still lying ill in bed.
As the Crown
What should
Prince,
we-
could you not act so flustered whenever trouble arises?
Rather calm down. What is your counsel?
Lord Jianning has been prepared for many years. Therefore, at this point, he will not give up easily. Currently, there's a ceasefire in the Northwest. We have to prioritize. Last night, I ordered Shaoqi to lead 100,000 soldiers to Jiangnan. I hope the rebels can be held back in the 6 towns. It'll take 3 to 5 days to reach the capital when you come from the 6 towns. The defense of the capital is also a top priority. I have asked the military general, Wang Shu, to lead the army, prepare provisions, and also weapons in the barracks outside the capital.
That's good, Uncle.
I cannot assure we will emerge victorious.
Ever since Awu married Shaoqi, she's been in distress. Have we perhaps taken a wrong step?
But isn't it all because of... It's all my fault!
It is nobody's fault. It's this world. This world is in chaos. As a girl from the Wang family, Awu should bear her responsibilities. That is her destiny, Zilong. Neither of us has control. I need to speak with the general and see how the capital is doing. Good day.
Uncle! Uncle!
You may take your leave now. I can already handle it from here. Princess, it's time for dinner.
It seems you know me so well now. You're much bolder.
This is pork cooked in soy sauce specially ordered by his lord for your recovery.
If only I could have wine.
Do you want wine? His lord doesn't drink alcohol, so there is none available. However, if you do want wine, I can try to procure one.
Have you ever seen Saoji?
That man with 3 heads and 6 arms.
You are my wife. You will spend your life with me and die with me.
How did you learn to handle your alcohol, Jinger?
My father loved drinking. He forced me to drink whenever he was drunk. If I didn't drink, he would hit me. I remember I couldn't get out of bed the next day.
Where is your father?
He has since passed away. My mother is dead now too. There are days when I wish I'd feel his punches again. But he is not here anymore. I'm all alone now.
What are you trying to do? Stop! Stop undressing me! You were away during our wedding night, so why do this now?
So you're still not over it? He's still in your mind, huh? It doesn't matter. You will understand in the future.
I don't understand. Xiaoqi! Make me understand. Who are you to me?
You're asking me who am I to you?
Yes.
In your mind, I'm still that scary monster with 3 heads and 6 arms. The man who left you alone on your wedding night. Lord Zhang, the person who colluded with your father for power. Is that why you refuse to open your heart to me?
That's right. You are that bad person. You are that awful monster. Why did you leave me all alone that night? Why did you leave me all alone? You are a bad person. You're an awful monster.
All right.
Why did you leave me all alone?
I don't see you as Princess Xiangyang. Because for me, you will always be that cocky little girl whom I went to the Lantern Festival with. As well as that fateful girl on the cliff who faced death unflinchingly. It's all right. Your clothes are wet with alcohol. I just wanted to take them off so that you can sleep well tonight. Take them off.
No, leave me alone. Please answer me. Who are you to me?
I am your husband. Whether you accept it or not, you are already Princess Consort Zhang. You are a part of me now. Our destinies are intertwined.
Your Highness, welcome.
Duke Wan. I just heard that Wang Lin wants to transfer the Ningxu army to Jiangnan. What do you think? Who has a better chance at winning? Lord Jiang or Xiaoqi?
Xiaoqi is a master of war, but he cannot fight against many enemies alone. However, Lord Jiang has prepared his troops for many years. It's best to ally with him. We will definitely win.
If it is as you say, what if Lord Jiang does win?
If he does, then we will proceed as planned. Lord Jiang comes to the capital to help you usurp the throne, and from then on, the whole nation is yours.
I am merely a prince. After Lord Jiang leads the troops to the capital and takes control, will he help me realize my ambition? Or will he take the throne, all for himself?
Your Highness, I ask you not to worry about that.
He wanted to take the throne 20 years ago. Duke Wan, you tell me, why does he want to help me now of all times?
Well, when the time is right, you will know the reason why he wishes to fight alongside you.
Master, please don't worry. I sent some men to complete the mission. I will do it right this time.
We failed the first time. The second won't be as good. Xiaoqi is smart. I'm sure he would be more vigilant now than before. You would have to try harder if you want this plan to succeed.
Master, not to worry. I have bought off some soldiers in Xiaoqi's army. Should Xiaoqi leave the camp, he will die.
Good. If you succeed, I can return to the Imperial court and you You will be General of Ningxuo.
Thank you, Master.
You may leave.
Master, the second prince sent a messenger.
Bring him in.
Yes.
Have they settled in?
I have sent money to Yir's home princess. That's enough for her dowry. Jinger has been crying all day. How ungrateful of her.
She has served my husband. Don't speak ill of her.
You are most generous, my princess. We are blessed to be able to serve you. Princess, I have one more thing to ask. The Lord, he is always all alone. I realize you're getting much better now. Yet you still ignore him. I'm afraid...
Mrs. Liu. Is this how Ningxuo servants address the lady of the house?
Please forgive my rudeness.
I have heard you've managed the palace for quite a few years now. I ask you not to forget that your words and actions should set an example to the other servants.
Of course. I have not forgotten, my princess.
Princess, the Lord has arrived, and he has requested your presence in his study.
Is it urgent?
I don't know, Princess.
Please inform him that I'll be there right away.
Yes.
My lord, Lord Jianing transferred his troops. He has headed north. The vanguard is approaching Kangshui River.
He was always cautious, though this time on a larger scale. Had the capital given him orders?
Report this to the 6 towns right now. Wyan, check our weapons and food. Get ready to depart at any time.
Yes.
All right. Get ready, everyone.
Yes, my lord.
How rude of them. How come your men lack the courtesy to greet me?
So you complain of others when you are no longer intoxicated.
Then you should probably check if I still reek of alcohol.
It's all gone now.
Are you heading out to war?
Lord Jianing is rebelling. Just when your uncle has fallen ill. Right now, his army is heading straight for the capital.
When are you leaving?
In a couple of days.
Should a war ensue, many people will suffer again.
Inevitably. I want to take you somewhere.
How do you know that name?
It was your father. He sent you a letter from the capital.
Where is it?
I'll give it to you later. Come. Here we are.
Why did you bring me here?
Choose a horse.
Are you taking me to war?
Choose a horse and put on a Tartar dress.
Is this a covert mission?
Shh, not so loud.
My lord, princess.
This is my horse, Moja. Choose a horse for yourself.
I want this one.
You can whistle like a bandit.
I can't use weapons, nor can I lead soldiers, but I can do a lot more like you can.
This is the Ningua grassland. It stretches for miles. The snow on top of the mountain hasn't melted for thousands of years. No one has ever climbed to the mountainside. All the herdsmen say that gods dwell on the top of the mountain, and that mortals cannot disrespect them.
Apart from the heavenly palace, there exists the power of nature. That's more believable than Imperial authority.
The grassland you see is quite vast and boundless.
Do you wish to compete against me in riding? Yeah. You win.
You flatter me.
Where are you taking me?
We can't go back tonight anymore, so let's spend the night here.
Will there be wolves here?
No wolves, but a man, yes.
It's so beautiful.
Is it always so lively in this place?
Today is the Moon Rising Festival for the Hulan people. In fact, it's similar to our Ghost Festival.
Are they all Hulan people?
No, I don't think so.
Amazing. They've welcomed us openly with much warmth, without even knowing who we are. Do they know you?
Not really. Grassland people are enthusiastic. Observe. There are several ethnic groups here who live and intermarry. They all stay in harmony. That's why their enthusiasm is high.
Don't be shy. You need more wine, my friend.
I heard them complimenting you.
Oh, really? Do tell.
They say your eyes are as bright as the moon.
Come on, eat up, drink up.
And your smile is as sweet as honey.
Do you feel the same way? This is the first time I've heard of such a simple yet lovely praise. Although the Hulan and the Zhang have been enemies for years, both sides resent each other. So how can people here remain so cheerful and get along so well?
The Hulan and the Zhang are as close like our lips and teeth. In those wars over the years, sadly, only the commoners suffer.
This is our roast lamb leg. Do enjoy your stay.
There you go! What are you doing? Join us! Come on! Drink up!
Delicious, right?
Would you dance with me?
It is up to the lady here.
Is this man your partner? I want to ask him to dance. Will you allow it?
I disagree.
And why is that?
Because he is my husband.
All right. Excellent.
A toast! Yeah! Cheers! Everybody drink! All right! Congratulations! You found your mate! So happy for you.
According to their rules, if a man accepts a girl's invitation to dance, he has to be her lover.
But what if he likes someone else?
Well, that depends if he likes the girl who invited him.
I see. I want to find a man whom I can dance with too.
How dare you?
I found just the man.
All right, join us! Let's all have fun! So happy!
Do you like it?
Very much. I have never seen such a beautiful place. I haven't been happy in a long time.
Once the war is over, I'll take you around the country to see the vast eastern sea, the craggy western Shu, and the gentle southern Yunnan, and the enchanting north. The sceneries of the world are more beautiful than you can ever imagine in your lifetime.
Together we will find a picturesque place and build a log cabin. We will live a carefree and leisurely life together.
When the sun rises, we work. When it sets, we rest.
Hurry! Go! Don't lose sight of getting away!
Let's go.
We'll stay here. This used to be our army horse forage field. The shelter was used for their vigil. The temperature's different here. It'll get cold when the sun goes down. A huge fog will appear on the edge of this mountain. Evenings here won't be so kind.
You can make a fire?
This skill is necessary once you're out on the battlefield.
Wait. Is that going to work?
Sure it will.
Hmm?
My lord! My lord! I have come to get you. Sorry I'm late.
All right. Let's go back to Ningxu immediately.
Yes, sir!
No! Let go of me! Please, I beg you!
It wasn't me! That's not doing me!
It's not me! I'm
Please! I didn't do anything! Please let us go, please! It wasn't me! It wasn't me! Not me! Show your
Your Highness! Your Highness, I'm innocent! Princess! General Song!
Princess! Princess! It's not me! I'm innocent! I'd rather die than betray you!
Open the door.
General Song, you know very well
But I've been working for the Lord for years. I deserve credit for my efforts at least. I wouldn't do anything to betray the Lord's trust. It must be you, Zhou. It must be that wicked girl. We don't know her background. She's serving Her Highness. She knows her whereabouts. It must be that girl. We're not sure where she came from. It's her. It's her. It must be that wicked girl.
Aside from you, who else knew I was traveling with Lord?
I don't know, Princess. Even if I knew, I would not dare tell anyone else about it. I've been working here for so many years. I know the rules.
If I'm not mistaken, your husband is Adjutant Lu, right?
He has been in the army all the time. I actually haven't seen him for several days now.
Well, that's really strange. We haven't seen him for days either. Let's stop beating around the bush, shall we?
I don't know who else knew it, but I swear to you that I really didn't tell anyone where you and Lord went that day. If I ever did, let my soul be cursed forever.
Stand up. Come with me.
Your Highness, the Lord ordered that all informed maids and servants must be arrested and thoroughly interrogated.
I will personally talk to him.
Understood.
Your Highness, Madame Feng confessed.
Your Highness, I beg you forgive me. It's all my fault. I have no conscience. But I didn't have a choice. They have my husband and my children. I had no choice, Your Highness. I beg you to help them. Help them. Help me, please, Your Highness.
Send someone to find them. If they're still alive, reunite their family.
As you wish.
Let all the innocent people go.
Yes!
I'd like to buy 5 steam buns. Steam buns. Oh, and give me 2 of those. That's right.
Excuse me.
Hurry! Make way! Out of the way! Out of the way!
None of these heavy ones are needed. When we go south, it gets warmer.
Yes.
Your armor is so cold. It feels uncomfortable when you hug me.
You packed up so many things. Where are you going?
I will go with you. You're going south with your army, am I not right? What's wrong?
Day after tomorrow, Wai-An will escort you back to the capital.
But why? Why must I go back? Shou-Chi, are you going to abandon me again? What am I to you?
Your father's letter. You may read it now.
I am Dumang. Greetings, Your Highness Princess Shamyang.
I never expected that it would be you. Loyal and upright General Du.
Don't you remember? After the Shi family's fall, your father removed all our official positions. I'm no longer a general.
In Noble Consort Shi's case, many people were involved. But it's never the reason to assassinate Lord Nu Chang.
Princess Shamyang, I didn't do that. To simply avenge myself. But to kill, with my own hands, the traitor to our noble great nation!
Did I hear you right? How dare you call my lord a traitor? You are also a battle-hardened general. Why don't you ask yourself? If you have ever seen a traitor like him, who puts his life at risk and guards the borders to keep us all safe.
Right. And I admit that I admire what Lord Yuchang did for Chang before. But now, Wang Lin is in charge of the court, and his son-in-law has the military leadership. That's why he must die. That's all. I will not say more.
If you say more, you will have a chance to survive.
To survive? All I want is to die for this country.
Now you understand?
Who could it be behind Xi'an?
Xi'an has been dismissed from office so you can dispatch Sushu and Dumang?
No one can do that. But my uncle, the Emperor. It's impossible. Ever since I was little, it's me whom he loves the most. He wouldn't let me suffer any harm.
Indeed. He suffered from hysteria after being poisoned, and he can't exercise governance.
In the name of His Majesty.
Someone sent troops to kill you and to kill me.
Who could it be?
Many people want me to die. I do not know who is it this time.
So you are so important? All powers are competing for you.
It's not me they want, but the military power that matters.
Then why did they want to kill me? What are you laughing at?
Then I can only blame my father-in-law. He married me to his own beautiful daughter, so that I could got you into troubles.
I can't tell clearly now who the troublemaker is.
Anyway, both of us are already like grasshoppers on a vine. Neither of us can run away.
You are a grasshopper. I am not.
Welcome, Prime Minister.
Duke Wan.
Prime Minister, what brings you here to my humble home? Wang Sa,
Greetings, father-in-law.
my daughter.
We have brought some gifts for you. Please accept them.
Oh, Prime Minister, thank you so much for your gifts.
You are welcome.
Come in, please.
All right.
This way, please. Prime Minister, let's get drunk today. Are you ready?
Of course.
This way, please.
No wonder you only stay here every time you come to the capital. It turned out to be a great place.
You flatter me. I love 3 things in my life. Tea, wine, and odd things. Although this yard is small, it is fully equipped. If you and my son-in-law have the opportunity to go to Western Shu, my mansion there is indeed a great place to stay in.
All right. Maybe we will visit there soon.
Father. While you enjoy drinking here, I won't stay. I'll leave you men alone.
Go have a rest.
Prime Minister, son-in-law, please.
Duke Wan, you just said you love 3 things in life. Now I think you love more than that.
I promise there are only 3 things. This is just one of the odd things.
Oh. I can imagine how many people in the world love this.
Nice!
Oh, Prime Minister, son-in-law, cheers.
Father, Mia's not feeling well. I want to go and see her.
My daughter can't be so weak for you to worry. Let's drink. Enjoy.
Go ahead. Young couples are affectionate. It happens that I have something to discuss with Duke Wan.
It means I'm getting old.
I'm leaving, Father.
I don't understand young people anymore. Come on, Prime Minister.
It's because you see it as too romantic.
Come on, let's drink. Prime Minister, don't worry. Even if I am not as powerful as you are, I have absolute military leadership. You and I are relatives by marriage. We are a family. Prime Minister, your son-in-law, Lord Yu Zhang, guards the north, and in the south, you have the protection of my family. Prime Minister, a toast to you.
All right. Duke Wan, you and I, we are family.
Yes, a family.
I saw him help you get off the carriage, and you stood beside him. Yeah. How I wish to cut Wang Sa's both hands so he can touch you again.
Your Highness. Your Highness, Her Grace just finally fell asleep. You might want to come in later.
Zhou, I beg you, just bear with it. Hide away. Come on.
See you, Your Highness. Your Highness, please!
Zhou, hide away quickly, I beg you! Come on!
Please.
Go away!
Darling, do you need anything?
Father said that if you cannot give birth to a son, my concubine's son has to move to another house. Now, Wanya, you must have a son for me.
Please, this is my father's mansion.
Well, I couldn't care less.
Wangsu! Let go of me! Wangsu, are you out of your mind? Let go of me! Let go of me! This is my father's mansion! Don't do this to me! Wangsu, are you insane? Look at me! I'm not Chu Yan!
Of course I know you're not Chu Yin.
Your Grace, you had a long trip. Would you like to freshen up?
Tell me, why are you crying?
Because I feel very sad. Your Grace is a royal princess, and you have to go through the suffering.
But staying here in Xian Temple and chanting holy scriptures gives my mind and soul the peace that I need. All material things are mere worldly possessions. Here, peace is not elusive.
It's all right to stay for a short time, but you just can't live in the temple forever. And besides, Master will certainly not agree. It's so hard to be away from your family who loves you.
Don't worry too much, all right? Once he figures it out, he will know this is the best choice for the both of us.
Master, you're finally back.
What's wrong?
Her Highness went to Xian Temple, but she hasn't returned yet. I sent someone to rush her, but she was stopped by Madame Su. She said she won't come back.
In that case, just let her stay there. For a few days.
It doesn't seem like Her Highness will stay for a few days. It's more like she won't come back forever.
No one has embroidered anything for me before.
I'll embroider more for you in the future.
Is that a promise?
It's a promise.
The very moment I held your hand on the edge of the cliff that day, I already decided that whatever we had in the past, we will keep it all in life ahead.
Whatever we had, we shall keep.
It's late at night. The temple is closed. For worshippers, please come back tomorrow.
Abbess, I'm sorry to disturb you this late, but I can't help myself. I've come a long way to see if my wife is in this temple.
Prime Minister, Her Grace is here. It's just that she told me that she didn't want to see anyone. Even if you come, she won't allow you to see
How
her.
dare you? How dare you speak to the Prime Minister like that?
Wang An. Abbess, you may rest assured. They will all wait outside. Just let me and Wang An enter the temple.
There are too many mosquitoes here, but I already burned deworming powder. You can now have a good night.
You stayed up all night. Her Highness... It's been days since we sent your letter. Princess Awu may have received it by now.
Yes. If I didn't think of a reason, how can I make Awu come back?
Yes. But knowing her temper, if she doesn't see her mother when she gets back, I'm afraid she...
What is it? She is my daughter. I know her very well. Look over her grace. Visit her from time to time. Make sure she has everything she needs provided for her.
Yes, Master.
Take care of yourself. I will come back soon.
Go now.
Long live your grace! 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 Long live your grace!
Why hasn't Zitan arrived yet?
Mother, I have already sent for him several times. I don't know why he hasn't come yet.
Father, I'm not feeling well. My apologies for coming late. Please pardon me.
Zitan, it's so hard to invite you. I had to send for you 3 or 4 times. We rarely have a family dinner, yet you are late.
I ask for your forgiveness.
Take your seat.
Thank you, Father.
My dear, look. Our son is indeed the most handsome man. On the day of his birthday, why don't we marry Awo to him?
Your Majesty. Who are you talking to over there?
Who else but Citan's mother? Looking as beautiful as ever.
Mother!
Dear Empress, what are you doing? She didn't do anything.
Mother!
Serve me.
Serve dinner.
Father, I propose a toast to you and wish you a speedy recovery.
Brother, tell me, did Consort Noble She truly come back? I indeed saw someone in her likeness, sitting across right there on her seat. Who can that be if it wasn't her?
Even if it was her, so what? She was not your opponent before her death, so why does it seem like you fear her ghost now?
No, that was her. She has come back to life.
Do not scare yourself. She is dead.
But His Majesty...
He's already a madman.
Then why do I always feel like he's not demented? We have been married for many years, and I persistently have a feeling that...
Listen. Let us not concern ourselves if he's crazy or not. At present, Lord Jianning's army is only a few hundred miles from here. It is us who'll benefit as long as he's alive. As for the future...
What, brother?
As for the future, I'll have plans in place. Do not worry.
Stay away! Stay away from me! Didn't you say that as long as I wouldn't bother your son and your family, you were willing to die? It's not me! No, no, not me! Not me! Not me!
Your Highness, what's the matter?
Go light all the candles in Chaoyang Hall and get everyone right here!
Yes, Your Highness.
Urgent report! Eunuch Shu.
Your Majesty, Lord Jianning's army is approaching Huichou.
Lord Jianning? Who is Lord Jianning?
Lord Jianning. He is your own brother, Your Majesty.
What does he want?
He sent troops in rebellion.
Good. Very good.
Your Majesty. My lord, here's a message from Ningxuo. Lord Yu Zhang is on the move against Lord Jianing's attack, and Princess Yu Zhang is on her way back to the capital.
Steward.
Master.
Send this message to Huicho. Give it to Wu Chen, the governor of Huicho. And this one, send it to Lord Jianing at top speed.
Yes, Master.
Princess, why are you sighing? Is there something wrong?
Remembering how I left Huicho was painful. Because I was separated from Jinger. I don't know where she is now.
I've never met her, but I feel like I know her, because you mention her all the time. I believe that makes her the lucky one.
I'm Governor Yu Chen, Your Highness. Welcome to Huicho, Princess Yu Zhang.
Thank you, Governor Wu.
Because of our faulty security and defense system, you, Your Highness, was abducted by bandits. So now, I'd like to...
It happened so fast. And those bandits were well prepared. So don't blame yourself too much.
Your Highness, you're really kind. We're grateful for your goodwill. Welcome, come into our city, Princess Yu Zhang.
I don't think this is the way to our villa.
General Song! This way, please. You go this way.
Stop! Governor Wu! Why are we heading this way? Where are we going?
Your Highness.
Why aren't we heading to our villa?
We appreciate General Zhang and his man's hard work. So now, we're heading to the post, where the food and drinks are, to entertain them. Meanwhile, my men and I will escort your Highness to your villa.
I dare not pull out my troop. We stay where the princess will stay.
General Zhang, for your information, the villa is the old residence of your Highness. And for strangers to be there, it's not proper. Besides, it's against protocol.
Governor Wu, you and General Zhang are not strangers to me. I really plan to invite you to our villa and taste the good liquor in my cellar.
It's just... Thank you for your warm invitation. But you see, you're with a large number of soldiers. They'll be noisy when they're drunk. I'm afraid they might disturb you, Your Highness.
You don't understand, Governor. The princess really cares for us, her soldiers. As the owner of the villa, she just wants to give us a banquet. So as her guests, we should behave and mind our manners.
But we've already prepared the food at the post,
Please, Governor Wu. How can you be so unreasonable? We came all the way from Ningua. They've worked so hard, so they deserve a treat.
Well, don't be upset, Your Highness, but we still remember that you were kidnapped previously. So we have to be very cautious. I've also assembled my own people to protect and guard you, Your Highness. Please.
Turn around!
General Zhang! General Zhang! General Zhang, please! General Zhang! General Zhang! Wait!
Go! Go!
We have to hurry! Here!
I think we need to stop. I have a terrible headache.
Halt! Halt! Halt!
General Zhang, why are we stopping again? Hey!
Princess.
Governor Wu! After days of traveling, the princess feels unwell. While we're here, she asked General Zhang to buy her some medicine.
But we're almost at the villa.
General Zhang, Governor Wu Chen is trying to trick us. If we're outnumbered by the enemy, we can't fight recklessly. Take this tag. Go to Lenyi Manor in the south. My uncle, the Emperor, has a group of secret guards there. You can assemble them and ask for their help. Then send someone to inform Lord Yucheng. You need to be careful.
Understood.
General Zhang! General Zhang!
Governor Wu Chen is plotting a rebellion! Arrest the governor!
Let's go! Close the gate! Close it down! Catch them and kill them all! Don't let them get away!
Don't be afraid, Princess.
Kill them all, but don't hurt Princess Yu Chang! I need her alive!
Protect the princess! Let's go, men! Let's fight them!
Take Princess Yu Chang as a hostage! Don't let her run away! Out of the way! Your Highness! Come out here, please.
My lord, we've counted the cooking marks left by the army of Lord Jianning. There were around 15,000 cooking marks. They weren't able to cover those cooking marks because they left in a hurry.
Assuming one cooking mark is allotted for 10 soldiers, that means Lord Jianning only has 150,000 soldiers. But intelligence tells us he has 200,000.
Well, that's a problem. 50,000 men were detached from the main army. Why did Lord Jianning separate those 50,000?
I heard Lord Jianning is an experienced general. He was banished from the capital because he failed in competing for the throne. Now it would seem that he's really a meticulous general. In my opinion, the division of his army doesn't matter at all. His intentions is the only thing that should matter.
Lord Jianning has one target. The capital. Because the Ningua army exists, he can't fight the guards in the capital rashly. So no matter what the trick he's playing, he really wants nothing but to trap us in this place.
My lord, you mean Lingliang Pass? It's easy for defense, but hard for offense, and it belongs to Huichou.
Wu Chen, the governor of Huichou, was a student of the Prime Minister. That's great. It would be easy for us to cross the river with his help. Am I right?
My lord, in my opinion, if we travel day and night and Lord Jianning's army hasn't passed Guangzhou, we can catch up. He cannot fight two armies. The Lingliang Pass can be out of danger.
Common sense tells us if we travel day and night, we should have crossed paths with Lord Jianning's army yesterday. But according to those cooking marks, they are almost 2 days earlier than us.
Report! My lord! Breaking news from Guangzhou.
Go ahead.
The governor of Guangzhou surrendered to Lord Jianning and has allied with him. Now Lord Jianning's army has passed Guangzhou, and they're heading for Lingliang Pass.
General, soldiers are coming.
General Song, upon seeing your signal, we came here immediately. 2 of our men were killed.
Brothers, soldiers! I beg you never to forget the names of our brothers who were killed today. They may be gone, but our Lord will take care of all their families!
Yes, sir.
How many men do we have left?
Over 300. 100 are on their way.
We'll send 3 men to deliver a message to our Lord and the Prime Minister. Tell them Wu Chen has rebelled, and the princess is in danger.
Yes, sir.
I have to leave for a while. But if I'm not back, by tomorrow noon, you must rescue the princess and keep her safe, regardless of your lives! Do you understand?
Yes, sir!
Considering our history, I'll let you stay here temporarily. However, you're not allowed to go out and make trouble for us.
You've been my father's subordinate for years. He treats you very well. Yet you dared to betray him and imprisoned me.
Because you were abducted in Huichu, I went to the capital to seek for punishment. But your father did nothing but insult and humiliate me. He even demoted me. I couldn't bear what he did to me. You should blame your father. He made me choose the other side instead of remaining loyal to him. So now with my help, it will be possible for Lord Janning to attack the capital city. Till then, your beloved Wang family will fall from power and collapse very soon.
Did you think, turning to Lord Janning, you can defeat the Ningxuo army of Lord Yuchang?
Lord Janning led his army to north by himself. Not like Lord Yuchang and his army. Where are they? There's no news about them.
Though Lord Yuchang and his army are not here, you will never succeed.
So you didn't know, Your Highness? The governor of Guangzhou sent his army to help Lord Janning? If you don't believe me, just wait and see. When Lord Janning crosses the river and enters the city, they'll battle through Lingliang Pass and attack the capital. Then when the new emperor sits on his throne and punishes his enemy, I will witness how your mighty father will die. All right. Let's drink Proud Princess Consort Yu Zhang. Or do you still want to be called Noble Princess Shang Yang? Your Highness, have some tea, please. Enjoy it. You! How dare you! Crazy woman!
Get out of here.
You're crazy!
Princess, what do we do now?
Crazy woman. She's crazy, but a crazy woman. You're lucky I didn't kill you. Get lost! Lord Janning told me to keep you alive, but if it didn't, I would have killed you right away!
My dear!
Darling! What are you doing? Duxi! My lord, if I have done something wrong, tell me what it is and I'll make it right. Just don't hurt my wife, I'm begging you.
I never expected Governor Wu to be such a devoted husband.
I love my wife and she's precious to me. Please, you can't kill her. If you really want to kill her, why don't you just kill me too?
My dear, no.
All right, you may get up now.
Oh, thank you, Duxi. Are you all right?
Where is Wang Shen?
Wang Shen? You have no idea, my lord, how cunning this Wangshan woman really is. Fortunately, she didn't run away. Right now, she's confined in her old house. It's heavily guarded so she can't go out. Likewise, my lord, no one can get her out.
You summoned 10,000 soldiers in Huichou, but you've let 500 Ningxua soldiers run away and escape?
They're hiding at different places around the city. But I've ordered a lockdown of the whole town. Military elites were sent to search for them. I will not stop until we get them all back dead or alive. Duxi, I will make every effort to search for them.
Don't let me down, Governor Wu.
I won't let you down.
As for that Princess Yu Zhang, she'll give us trouble if we keep her alive. Just kill her. Remember, all your men follow my orders now. If you try to play tricks on me, don't blame me if I kill you.
Hold on!
General Mu.
Leave us for a while.
Yes, sir.
Princess, Madame Wu is here.
Who?
Madame Wu.
I'm really sorry. Please forgive me, Your Highness. Your Highness, I'm really sorry. It's just that...
Madame Wu, you may leave.
I beg your forgiveness, Your Highness. My husband made a very big mistake and chose the wrong side. I feel so guilty now.
Your husband made a mistake. It's not your fault. Yusho, see Madame Wu out.
Your Highness, Princess, wait! I will leave your house as you've ordered. But please, Your Highness, listen to me first. Someone told my husband last night to kill you, Your Highness. And they'll do that in a day or two. Princess, please always be careful.
How did you know that information?
I heard it from the man personally. When you were abducted during the Lantern Festival, I felt guilty all the time. Now my husband imprisoned you in your own house, and it made me more uneasy. So I came here to tell you. I know you don't believe me, Your Highness, but please be guarded at all times.
If you're telling the truth, I promise I will repay you later.
Aunt Wu, it's getting late. Uncle will be home now.
Your Highness, I have to go back to our house.
Who's outside?
Don't worry, Your Highness. The man outside is my nephew. He's a general in my husband's army. He's a very kind and thoughtful man, and Lord Yuchang is his hero. He won't give you trouble, Your Highness.
Your nephew is General
Mulia. Princess, you still remember him? Liar?
Aunt Wu,
Do take good care of Princess Yuchang.
I will, don't worry. See you, Aunt Wu.
General Mu, please stay. Come in.
Let's talk in secret.
Yes, Your Highness. Your Highness? That's your private chamber. It's improper for me to get in.
Since you still see me as the princess, there is something I'd like to tell you.
Go ahead, Your Highness.
General Mu, you've made mistakes. You're a general of the Emperor, yet you surrendered to the enemy and failed to protect our country. You're a traitor. But since you've rebelled, you went against your superiors and helped me. You're prejudiced. I know you're a real man, with strong principles and skills. But still, why do you do those treacherous things?
You're right, Your Highness. My uncle did make a mistake. And I helped my uncle. That was my mistake. My goal is to protect our country, but I did the opposite. I've committed treason. I should be hated by the people.
General Mu, you've worked hard to be a general. However, you've no experience in real battles. Why do you have prejudices? Lord Yuchang, together with his men, will attack the city. I heard from your aunt. You admire Lord Yuchang. Tell me, will you be for or against him? Think about it carefully. For years you were a subordinate of Wu Chan. Until now, you still haven't achieved anything. General Mu, Lord Yuchang has sympathy for the talented. So if you decide to serve him, you need to wake up while there's still time. Only you can decide for yourself, General. You can't make the same mistake again. General Mu, I know you still have apprehensions. Be relieved. I'll talk to Lord Yuchang. I'll explain to him that what you did was against your will, and that you and your aunt abandoned darkness for light. Upon my word, you won't be involved. That's all I want to say. But if you're still determined, I will not stop you then. But I'm hoping you'll make the right choice. Think about it.
Good day, Your Highness.
Princess, you really scared me to death. You were bold and courageous. What if he tells Governor Wu what you told him? He'll be in trouble.
I was also scared. But my instinct tells me we can trust him. And I can use him. Besides, there's no message yet from General Song. So I had to take the risk.
My lord, something has gone wrong.
Wu Chen, the governor of Huichou, has rebelled. While the princess was on her way to the capital, Wu Chen and his men captured her.
Wu Chen?
Yes, my lord.
Wu Chen is my subordinate for years. He lacks courage and is a coward. He couldn't have done it alone without the help of other people. Send your men to investigate. I want to know who Wu Chen met while he was here. Yesterday, I got an intelligence report. Lord Xianning is approaching Huichou. If he gets to Huichou without any resistance, the capital will be at stake. Call for a meeting with the generals in my mansion.
Yes, my lord. What about the princess?
Do what I said first.
Yes, my lord.
Greetings, Your Highness. I received news that Lord Jiang has rebelled. He's on his way to the city of Huichuo now. We can't collaborate with him without the Tiger Tally.
I'll try to get it from my father, the Emperor, so don't worry. But Lord Wan, how certain are you that Lord Jiang will make me an emperor instead of himself? After all, his father was an emperor.
Your Highness, I can assure you that promise with my own life.
How can you have so much trust in Lord Jiang?
It's not because I trust him. It's because he trusts you.
Lord Jiang the person? I'm not familiar with him. So why does he...
They do say no father wouldn't trust his son.
What do you mean?
Pardon me, Your Highness, but the truth is, Lord Jiang is your biological father.
My lord, our men have traveled day and night. You haven't had any rest either. Huichuo is now under our control. We have no more worries. So please, why don't you rest for a while?
No. In the past, I lost the throne because I wasn't vigilant at all. I can't take it lightly again. Spread my order. We must arrive at Huichuo before dawn tomorrow.
Yes, my lord. Speed up!
Lord Wan. Mind your words, all right? I'm Matsilu. I am the second son of our current emperor. So how did I become the son of Lord Jiang?
Do you have any memories at all of you being loved by His Majesty since you were a little boy? He acted as if you didn't exist. In the past, I really wanted you to marry my daughter, but unfortunately Wang Lin ruined it. Otherwise, you would have long been my son-in-law, the husband of Wan Mi. At that time, your father, Lord Jiang, was the Emperor's favorite, and likely to take the throne. But luck wasn't on his side. The current Emperor took the throne away from him. During that time, I was the counselor of Lord Jiang. He was then banished and sent to Shu. But he's stubborn. He won't admit that he failed. That's why he devised a massive plan, which he started 20 years ago. And you, Your Highness, are the key to his plan.
So that means... my mother was Lord Jiang's woman?
Yes, Your Highness. She was already pregnant when she entered the palace. And in order to avoid the chastity test, she decided to work as a laundrymaid inside the Emperor's palace. After which, she managed to catch His Majesty's attention and had sex with him. When she couldn't hide her pregnancy anymore, she even bribed a eunuch. As for me, I was entrusted by Lord Jiang to secretly help you. Help you to become the next Emperor.
You mean... when my mother was humiliated and slowly died of insults constantly thrown at her, and when I was mocked at a very young age and was bullied by the crown prince and looked down by everyone else in the palace, my absentee father turned a blind eye to me, all because of his 20-year-old plot?
A great man, Your Highness, shouldn't care about those petty things. Lord Jiang did everything for you so you can take the throne without being accused of rebellion. He wants you to ascend the throne justifiably. He may have sacrificed your mother for his plot, but he is willing to sacrifice himself for his son to be the Emperor!
Hey, Hu Yao, what do you think Lord Janning is up to? Whenever we go after him, he keeps moving ahead. They never fight us. When will it end? I think we should just storm into their den and fight. Just head on.
You have a hot temper like my brother. We should just follow Lord Yu Zhang. He's fighting inconsistency with consistency.
Huizhou is in danger!
What happened?
Huizhou is in danger!
Who is it? You're one of Song Waiyan's men. Tell us what happened. Water. Give me water, quick. Tell us.
Huizhou is in danger. The princess is also in danger.
Quick, take him to the doctor.
Yes, sir.
His Majesty the Emperor asked us to defend Huizhou and block Lord Jiang and Xiao Qi from entering the city. Let them fight. Let them both suffer losses. But Wu Chen is a fence-sitter. I worry that he will use Wang Shen as his protective shield. And when he's pushed in a tight spot, he will turn to Xiao Qi. Anyway, if he can't kill Wang Shen, we can do it ourselves. Cut the head of the princess consort and bring it to me.
As you wish.
If they're compromised, I will not get the Emperor in trouble.
Who are you?
What are you doing?
Back off!
Yusho.
Your Highness, I pledged my life to protect you.
Thank you, General Mu.
Soldiers, rescue the princess!
Who are you? How dare you come in?
I'm a secret guard of the Wangs. We protect the princess.
Secret guard of the Wang family.
Princess. My name is Pan Gui. I'm at your command.
How is it going outside?
Your Highness, Governor Wu Chen's rebel soldiers are storming to the yard. General Song and his men are fighting them. You must leave with me right now, Princess.
Follow me!
Princess, we have no more time. We need to leave. I'll escort you out.
More rebels are flooding in. General Song has left.
Pangui, go and try to help General Song. General Mu should not be seen for now. I'll be safe with him around.
Yes, Your Highness. Let's go!